Aloha and welcome. I'm Digital Micro. You've landed on the Digital Micro Trading Journal channel. Thanks so much for stopping by. Day trading for ROI payout. No trade recommendations. It's just a trade journal. And I'm doing everything this year, pulling out all the stops to optimize my day trading for an ROI payout. And this is a big journal moment for 2023, probably the largest, where I switched from trading M2k small cap micro futures and I'm going back to my old friend, the MES S&P 500. It's time to see if I can apply what I've learned and return back to my hunting grounds at a whole nother level and do well. So let's get to charts today and we'll get right to it. So we've got the S&P 500 and this is the daily chart. So what I'm looking at right here is Tuesday, this little black candle. It's a doji. See the beginning of January, this teal colored rectangle is a fair value gap. And it's the first one of the year that's substantial, and I've extended it over to here. 60 days ago, I didn't know fair value gaps. Now, because I'm taking a course, I'm learning about them and using them. So let me blow this up now. The second is more recent, and this goes back to early March, and you can see we have this gray shade middle of the range fair value gap, and you can see how this candle's just nesting on top of it. And then this red one, this is where I think we're headed, and so does my mentor. And I am looking at the measurement here. This is sell side imbalance, buy side inefficiency, and you can see this candle here with the algo sell. So that's the only algo sell you'll see on the sell here on this capture moment of this, and it goes all the way down here. You can see a multi-day sell-off. We come down, we peak a few days ago last week, and then we had the FOMC. We end up last week, Friday, in the middle here, and then Monday, here we are. And we don't knock on the door yet of this red, but I think that's where we're headed this week because we are month end. So that's the 24. Okay, 60 minutes. So where we're at right now is right here, and we have a sell signal algo, and we've had several of them this Globex session, and we are below the new week open gap here for March 27, 23. So that's significant enough. And then this red line below, these are where this consolidated, we're in a bracket basically. So this red line low is just at the 4,000 level. And you can see the top line here, the main goal would be 40.24. We've got sell side liquidity below 4,000. And if we do dip into that, this green rectangle could be the next bus stop. And that comes in at 39.97. The point is, we've been knocking on the door already on this 60-minute chart. And you saw over here on this candle right here where we tagged 40.39.70. Over here on Monday, we got 40.34.50. So these are the upper levels so far on the 60. And I'm going to use this chart just to defy the bracket. But look how clean this is. If you guys have watched the channel, my M2k charts were never this clean. And I'm already enjoying how this looks on my eyes and being able to read price action on how the bars are painting. Let's go to the 15-minute. 15-minute, here we are. So the high so far in Globex, 40.24, Delta 234, and then we go all the way down here. We break the new week open gap. We plunge down to a low, and we break 4,000, 39.99.25, and that's a minus 387 Delta. We bounce back to the mid of the new week open gap, and that just happens to be the pivot for Europe Globex open, 4,925. And right now we are bouncing lower off of that hit, but we've got a pullback buy on the order flow with only a minus 23 delta. So I think we revisit this new week open gap. The day one VWAP is what I'm looking at right now. That comes at 4,010.50. New York midnight with pivot was 1350, and up here previous close 1475, 1450 area. I'm very cognizant that we've got month end here, and T+2 month end will begin tomorrow. So I'm just thinking that will be important how the afternoon trend goes, and I'm going to watch carefully the specific time zones. Let's go to the last chart on the Renko. So my Renko settings are not calibrated for the MES. Definitely you can see here, we really haven't touched any blue Keltner since way back here. And this was when March 26 opens. Over the weekend for the Monday Globex session, we did spike up above it, and then we go down. But right now, we're playing around the red zone, which comes in at 1425. That's the red. And the volume weighted average VWAPs. The bottom came in here on day 5 VWAP. So again, it's very methodical, very bracketed, and you can see how these lows are giving us this low bracket. So we're in consolidation. So I probably won't be doing Renko charts daily anymore, just unless we hit a very specific blue Keltner. So that wraps it. Take care. Aloha. Bye.